Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Western Conference battles always fun. This time, it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Booker and Ariza filling out the wings. Ayton is out there with Warren, and it's Cannon in at the one spot.
And what a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Ayton, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having two young players that complement each other so well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
And so he hits both. And DeAndre Ayton, yet another 7-footer who can stretch the floor.
Yeah, length and great shooting are in vogue right now, and Ayton gives you both. Can hit from mid-range, long range, the charity stripe. But what makes him really special, the added ability to score with his back to the basket at a high level.
And it's in there.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's James. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. 11 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Left side Ariza. The rebound by the Lakers. Here's the three. James misses. And it's the Suns' ball. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Ariza. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Man, love the size Ariza has down low, using his long arms to get off shots inside.
The three from LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. LeBron's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Booker. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Luke Walton. He said the focus defensively is going to be making things difficult inside. He wants to get them off the three-point line and make them take as many mid-range shots as possible. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's LeBron following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Got a hand on it.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
McGee a screen. Ball kicks to Ingram. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
Chandler with the steal. Over Ayton. That one wide left.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
The 15-footer. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ariza has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Now the pass to Caldwell Pope. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Booker outside. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain line.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Okobo and Booker are their backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Warren. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Ariza brings the double. Chandler right side. Here's Hart, defended by Booker. Clock at 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Certain guys just make it look effortless. And Clark, I'm sure you would have a nice list of some of the smoother operators, smoothest scorers in the league now.
Yeah, there's only one guy at the top of it for me. I mean, I love a lot of guys, and there are a number of guys that put up big numbers. But when you talk about uniqueness, size, agility, touch, range, KD is where it stops. Yeah, I mean, there's just been nobody quite like him. George Gervin comes to mind because of a similar build, but the Iceman was 6'7", maybe 6'8". KD is pushing 7 feet tall and just a tad more athletic. I mean, I just don't know if we've got a more lethal, smoother scorer than him.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Ingram comes in for Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles leading by 3. Ingram passes to Hart. Down low. Kuzma inside. Defended by Anderson. Kuzma can't get it to go. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. And for the Suns, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for 8. Jackson comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Bridges in for Devin Booker. Crawford kicks to Anderson. That 3 off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Ryan Anderson out of UC Berkeley entering his 2nd decade in the NBA.
I mean, he's one of the guys that kind of helped popularize the volume 3-point shooting big man. He enters the back 9 of his career, and he's becoming a bit more of a defensive liability, but that stroke is as pure as ever. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Josh Hart. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And the Suns making a change here. Cannon's checked in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Stolen by Jackson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Ball with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Holmes with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Cannon.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That one drops. He ties it up. Now, here's Ball. Guarded closely. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny. And that'll do it for our half.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And when everyone's keying on you, you have a choice. Become passive or just work that much harder. He consistently chooses the latter.
And, you know, Greg, that's the kind of effort you see from great players. I mean, the will, just unrelenting will, not backing down.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at center. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And Phoenix making a change here. The Suns leading. Okobo, he's covered by Ball. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And Greg, if you know anything about Devin Booker, so dedicated to his craft. What's next for him, you think, in taking his game to the next level?
No doubt. I think it starts at the defensive end. I mean, he's one of the league's best at scoring the basketball, but defensively, I think that's going to be the challenge if he wants to become truly an elite player.
Kuzma inside. He's guarded by Booker. With the fadeaway. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from LeBron.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Booker against Ingram. They set the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on defending one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
Some changes for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Brandon Ingram. And the Suns here with a different look. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Ayton. Anderson comes in for Warren. Bridges, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Troy Daniels in for Booker. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Holmes, that's a screen. Bridges. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Lakers trail by 4. Minutes gone now in the third quarter.
And Lance Stevenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler, and he excels in that capacity.
Okobo, he's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Okobo, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Tyson Chandler.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That free throw, no good. Josh Jackson's checked in for Phoenix. Bender comes in for Anderson. He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 4.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it, just need to get a quality shot, and quickly.
Count that bucket.
I think it's important that Caldwell-Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Stevenson against Bridges. Jackson dishes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Bender. Phoenix, no good that time either. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's tied up with that one.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
For 3, Booker can't connect. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Ariza filling out the wings. Warren is out there with Ayton. And it's Cannon in at the point. A nice shot by Booker.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, not a lot of separation in this one, Greg. Both teams looking for that one big run to grab momentum.
No problems knocking that one down. 6 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Booker against Ingram. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Over Chandler. Goes up. Misses off the right iron. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. And Hart has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The drive by Booker. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Warren kicks to Booker. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Cannon, that's a two-pointer. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Bad turnover, plain and simple. No other way to describe it. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds.
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. And then for Phoenix, Anderson comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Crawford in for Cannon.
Yeah, I like how Ball is undistracted by the defense in terms of where he wants to go with the ball. And that excellent vision of his, that's why he's so good.
Anderson, a screen on Ball. Anderson passes to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that one's good. Ingram. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Anderson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Ball kicks to James. To the inside, McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Suns trail by 5. Cannon, the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Crawford. Ayton sets the pick for Crawford.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 4. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told the guys it's time to turn it up a little and make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if we can break it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ball. Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there, Kevin. And you've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
And it's Phoenix's ball.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, it would take a miracle for them to come back in my mind, like Tracy McGrady against the Spurs type of heroics. A lot of points in a little bit of time.
LeBron against Ariza. Out to Kuzma. And here is Ball. And so the Lakers take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.